This is a poetic analysis of the poem "We Real Cool" by Gwendolyn Brooks. We'll start off by just reading the poem. We real cool. The pool players, 7 at the golden shovel. We real cool. We left school. We lurk late. We strike straight. We sing sin. We thin gin. We jazz June. We die soon. Um, First of all, this section right here, where it reads "The pool players, 7 at the golden shovel," is a resemblance to stage directions in theater. It refers to the characters, which are the 7 pool players, um, at the golden shovel. The golden shovel is more than likely the name of the pool hall, while 7 may seem just a random number. It is actually a lucky number for gamblers. Um, so first of all, we would want to highlight any words that we may not know. So we can begin with lurk. We can highlight this, and lurk means to remain hidden. So we can write that down. Another word we may not know is gin. And, what gin is it's a clear alcohol distilled from grain or malt. Those are the words that you could possibly have trouble with. What we do next is reread the poem over again, and then we can get into the analysis of the exact poem itself. We Real Cool by Gwendolyn Brooks. We real cool. We left school. We lurk late. We strike straight. We sing sin. We thin gin. We jazz June. We die soon. So the poetic devices that I found were anaphora, with the repetition of the word "we" at the end of every single um, sentence except for the last one. Um, Another thing that I found was a hyperbole with the word "thin," which is it shows the emphasis on how they drink the gin. Right here. Um, Something else that I saw was that there are 8 lines and 4 stanzas, and each stanza contains two. It contains a couplet. The rhyming pattern is every sentence has a rhyming word. So cool, school, late, straight, sin, gin, June, soon. They're all rhyming, so there is a rhyming pattern. Um, the tone that I noticed was at the beginning, a cool, laid back, mellow feel, describing how, this is a younger group, it's a cooler group of kids, they don't go to school, they hang out late and all that stuff. But then as the poem goes on, it becomes more serious, more somber, and at the end it becomes really sad. It talks about, they sing sin, and they drink gin, and they also the most somber part is especially the last line where it says "die soon," and it really leaves the reader on a dark note. The plot of this is I saw was as the life of a young civil rights activist. Um, Gwendolyn Brooks actually wrote this in 1959. She published it in 1960. So this was still during the time of segregation and civil rights being fought for. So it makes sense that this would be a young civil rights activist describing their life as they leave school due to segregation, as they just stay out with their friends, but they also strike. And the things that they say during their strikes can be considered sin to many people, especially whites or any racists that they may encounter. Jazz June could be the music that they play, as jazz music was a huge part of African American culture during the time. And the biggest part was We Die Soon, that describing the life of the young civil rights activists, how dangerous it was, and the type of risk they put themselves in. So that is the analysis of We Real Cool by Gwendolyn Brooks.